Norwegian Cruise Line just announced a nearly 6-acre water park coming to their private island in the Bahamas. Great Stirrup Key. It will feature 19 water slides and industry first experiences by summer 2026. But here's what's crazy. The new Great Tides water park will include the cruise industry's first ever cliff jumps, where thrill seekers can leap from heights of 10 and 15 feet into the water below. You can also float along their dynamic river that winds through the entire park, drink in hand from the swim-up bar. This isn't just some small addition to their island experience, y'all. Norwegian is going all in with a transformation that will bring in a massive wave of visitors from the looks of it. They're planning to welcome 1 million guests to Great Stirrup Key across 15 different ships in 2026 alone. That's like a floating city worth of people coming to experience these new attractions. The stunning Cliffside Cove, it'll let you swim in crystal clear water while feeling like you've discovered your own private paradise. And then the cove's design creates natural barriers against ocean currents, making it feel like a perfect relaxing swim or just floating the day away. Thrill seekers can race down those cliffs, jump, or just test their skills on the jet carts that combine go-karting with jet skiing. It's crazy. And families, they're going to love this 9,000 square foot splash zone with oversized tipping bucket that towers over 40 feet high. Noah's going to love that. And if relaxation is more your style, you can catch the ocean breeze from one of the hammocks at Hammock Bay. I think that's going to be conveniently located near the barbecue buffet. Norwegian's even adding an island-wide tram service that makes it easy for everyone to get around, regardless of age or ability. And with 1 million guests set to visit in 2026, Great Stirrup Key's transformation represents NCL's biggest investment in creating unforgettable vacation moments. I think the question isn't if you should visit, but how soon can you get there? So in this video, we'll discuss all the updates. I'll break things into easy chapters for you to follow along. First, we'll get into the water park, everything it has to offer, the great tides, the slides, stuff like that. Then we'll hop into the kids and family zones, things to do and see. Then we're going to hop into the Great Life Lagoon. This is a chapter you do not want to miss. Swim bars, it's crazy. Chapter 4, we'll get into the adults only Vibe Shore Club. So I'll give you details on that. Then we'll jump into Horizon Park and games. Honestly, this is where my buddy Karts and I will probably spend a lot of time at. I mean, there's golf. How can you not? Chapter 6, we'll get into Alyssa's favorite part, the jet carts. Can't wait till you see those. Chapter 7, we'll get into infrastructure upgrades. This is great for people who just want to know the layout of everything. And you'll want to stay till the end because they're giving away 250 cruises to this island next summer. So stay tuned for that. So with that being said, let's get into it like unlimited breadsticks and pasta at Olive Garden. Now, before we get started, I need to let you guys know, no one's sponsoring me in this video. No one's paying me to say anything. I'm just in it for the love of the game and getting you guys information. Let's go. All right, so let's start with the headliner. When does all of this pop off? That's the Great Tides water park. It's going to come in 2026. Norwegian opens up that water park. It's going to be a massive 6-acre experience packed with 19 water slides, a nearly 800-foot dynamic river. This isn't your mom's lazy river, okay? This one's quicker. It's got twists, turns, and jets that's going to keep you moving. It's got a glowing grotto tunnel with bioluminescent lighting. So it's like a cave-like section of the river that lights up like an underwater dream. Honestly, it's a total Instagram moment if you ask me. A swim-up bar in the river zone. Literally order your drink while you're sitting waist deep in a pool. No need to leave the water. A towering 170-foot slide structure called the Tidal Tower. I mean, alone, it's 8 slides, high-speed mat racers, spiral tube slides, intense body slides, and a raft conveyor belt. So you don't have to carry the tubes up the stairs. My take, this is a game changer. If you've been to other islands, this is awesome. It's a smart guest flow design. If you ask me, it shows NCL is not just building big, they're building smart too. Chapter 2 is the Cliffside Cove and Grotto Bar. This area is home to 10-foot and 15-foot cliff jumps, the first of their kind in the cruise industry. I mean, actual ledges where you jump off into deep water like a thrill park built into the coastline. It sounds fun to me. A 4-person family slide, racing slides, and best of all, the Grotto Bar. It's going to be tucked away near the cave directly under the slide zone. So my take is this is where they're going to blend the thrill and chill perfectly. Cliff jumping is the viral activity people want to film, and the cave bar underneath, total vibe, if you ask me. Expect this to be a social hub of the park, both for like adrenaline junkies and cocktail sippers. I think it's legit. Chapter 3, let's get into the kids zones and splash areas. So for families, Norwegian didn't forget about you guys and forget about us because we got kids and another one on the way. And the center of the water park is a 9,000 square foot kids splash zone with an oversized 40-foot tipping bucket, 8 mini slides, dozens of water features, and cabanas placed nearly for parents outside the water park. There's also Splash Harbor. That's a 3,400 square foot splash pad with interactive fountains and a shaded lounge nearby. My take, this layout is what families have been begging for. The cabana proximity shaded viewing spots, splash zones. It's no longer just a beach day for families. It's like a full theme park setup with real relaxation baked in for the parents. So I'm about that. Let's jump into chapter 4. The Great Life Lagoon. This is going to be the massive 1.4 acre heated pool that it's going to be full luxury mode. Here's what's included. 2 swim-up bars. You have the Reef Bar, high energy, DJs, party vibe. Then you have the Waves Bar, beach style entrance, family friendly. One's like the party zone with music. The other's more laid back with a shallow entry pool for kids and families. At least that's what it sounds like. You'll have ocean and pool view villas, lounge chairs available to all guests, a beach entry splash zone for younger kids. So my take is this is where Norwegian starts to blur the lines between a cruise stop and a high-end resort. This looks awesome. This pool zone could stand alone as a destination, if you ask me. The layout, the adult and kids options, the bar placement. I mean, it looks pretty well done. Chapter 5, jet karts and a water track. When I first heard about this, I had to go on a Google spree and I could barely find anything. Here's something close, but a brand new aquatic race course that combines jet skiing and go-karting into a single high-speed water attraction. Norwegian's no stranger to putting go-karts on a ship, so imagine racing a go-kart, but on the water, like jet skis on a winding course with turns and straightaways. I mean, my mind's boggled just thinking about it. My take is that this is going to be that TikTok moment. Lots of virality here. Expect long lines. I would say a premium price tag, but also expect every creator and family teen to want their shot at it. It's bold. It's definitely a headline grabber for sure. So fun. Chapter 6, Horizon Park. Listen, if you're not in the slides, they've got you. Horizon Park is going to be the new complimentary recreation zone. Here's what's included. You got lawn games, pickleball courts, a 9-hole mini golf course, a half basketball court. My take, this is important. Not everyone wants to get wet and wild, you know. This gives you room to spread out, unwind, and just play a little bit. Also, pickleball is trending hard, and I think it forever will be. And this nails a demo that wants to active leisure without the adrenaline, so I need to learn how to play some pickleball so, you know, Carson doesn't destroy me out there. Chapter 7 is Hammock Bay. So if you just want to chill, head to Hammock Bay. It's got over 50 hammocks. They're going to have a dedicated bar, and it's right next to the barbecue buffet, which I am so pumped for this. This is for the cruise veteran who just wants to read a book and feel the breeze. Simple, peaceful, perfect. Let's jump into Chapter 8, Vibe Shore Club. This is the adults only zone, and it's upscale. Entry via day pass, hanging day beds, private bar, premium loungers, optional private villas for rent. My take is this is for couples, solo travelers, honeymooners. It's an upsell, yeah, but if you're after relaxation without screaming kids or DJ beats, it's totally worth it. Let's jump into Chapter 9, Island Access and Upgrades. Behind all these experiences are serious infrastructure upgrades. So coming soon, you got the multi-ship pier for easier disembark. There will be an island-wide tram system, ideal for accessibility and families. Think of it like a mini train to help you get around. No long walks, even if you're with kids or grandparents. Scenic welcome plaza. This is going to really set the tone right off the boat. Ship. Don't come for me in the comments for that. This is the backbone. You know, right out of the gate, just punch you right in the face with some nice, inspiring stuff to get you to all the flashy stuff that you're going to see on the island. Now, Chapter 10. Chapter 10, I said that I would teach you guys and show you where you could win a trip to this island. So just jump into that. NCL, right now they're running a nationwide sweepstakes. They're giving away 250 cruises to Great Stirrup Key. The winner's going to get a 4-day sailing, balcony stateroom, and NCL's More at Sea package. I mean, you can even enter right now. It's ncl.com/great-stirrup-key. Okay. I'll put the link in the description box below and throw it on the screen for you so you know how to spell it. Also, there are some pretty cool pop-up activations they got going on. So if you're local to New York and Miami, they got some cool stuff going on. Plus some hidden escape hatch installations with even more chances to win. I don't know what escape hatch installations are, so I'm curious to see what those look like. But being a huge fan of marketing in general, I just love how they're building the hype for this. Pop-ups, viral stunts, prizes. They're treating this like a launch of a new theme park. And honestly, it kind of deserves that attention. But the bottom line is Norwegian isn't just refreshing their island. They're redefining what a cruise destination can be. So whether you're into water parks, chill zones, adrenaline, or just good food and a hammock, Great Stirrup Key is being designed for everyone in mind. And if you thought this was big, wait until you see the ship that's sailing there. Anyways, watch my full video on the Norwegian Aqua. This is the new flagship. It's got tech, dining, and features you've never seen at sea before. Thanks for watching, and if you dig the vibes, please subscribe. And if you care, please share it, and we'll see you in paradise in the next one. Peace.